Hello, everybody. It's Ryan from Pi Records and straight from Dave Klein Recording. We have Los Pakalolos. How are you guys?
All right, doing good.
Big surprise today for me. You are in the studio recording your new album. Tell me first. Let's introduce yourselves and then tell me about what we can expect.
All right. My name's Milo. I'm the drummer.
Johnny, I'm the guitar player.
John, the bass player.
I'm Dave, the button pusher and the pusher arounder guy.
So, I listened to your music. There's two standout tracks, and tell me what you think of this. Some Kind of Surf, which is from one of my favorite bands, and Be My Baby was so good, man. That song just moves me naturally. But you guys did such a great job. Tell me a little bit about why you chose those songs.
I'll speak on that. We really try to, if we're going to cover something, especially we're going to record it, we're really going to try to go outside the box on that. So we try to pick something that we haven't heard, but also that speaks to where we're coming from with it, right? So the Misfits, we come from a punk background, so that kind of covers that. But we don't want to go like too much into the horror theme. So we kind of diluted it. We changed the name a little bit. And then Be My Baby, it's just a classic oldie
but goodie.
Oldie but goodie. You can't go wrong. You know, we just wanted to pay tribute to that. And it was before her passing. So
oh, really?
Ahead of time, yeah.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about you guys. I know you're in LA right now, but tell me a little bit about your background and how you got to be in Dave's studio today. Bring me up to date.
Oh, I put a gun to their head.
You're gonna record.
I have an ice cream truck. I came by and I shot them all with blow darts and then put in the truck and I put hoods on them. And they woke up and like I and stuff. I just stuck a bass in his hand and everything. It was amazing, you know. And they never went straight again, too. That's the crazy thing about it.
I think it all started, we all played from different bands, kind of punk bands, psychobilly, the LA psychobilly scene. And that's how we met. One day we decided at another show, hey, let's do something different and play something fun, you know, and something that could be played anywhere. And it's kind of where we got this idea. Took a couple tries. I think the second time we got it going. Yeah. And it's really organic. It's incredible, the flow of progression of everything and just the way that the sound comes out. So it's a real natural thing. I don't know.
I see your, is that a Jag or a Strat?
This is Dave's
Jazz Master.
Oh.
Yeah, Dave's letting me use it for the recording. Thank you, Dave.
Pretty.
You're welcome. He can't have, he has to give it back to me.
Yeah, I know.
But
that's
no, I'm just kidding.
Part.
No, because Johnny usually plays like a hollow body, this orange hollow body Gretsch. So we're just mixing guitars up from some of the tracks too, just to kind of mix up. So he was playing my Mosrite for a while, and then he used my Gretsch on some stuff, and he's using the Jazz Master kind of sits in nice too for some of the kind of spookier, like haunted kind of sounding stuff and bendy stuff. It sounds really cool. So
is that the picture that you posted today, the hollow body?
Yeah, that's his.
Yeah. I saw that. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
That was from the last session when they were here, but you know, I took a bunch of pictures. But like this Jazz Master, when the Ghastly Ones went to Japan, so I bought it at the Ichi, which is like the guitar centers of Japan.
That's crazy.
So it traveled over here, and I'm surprised it made it because it was like there was a whole stupid story on that too. So
I had a Jaguar, a Japanese Jaguar, and I sold it like a couple years ago. And I later found out that the Japanese ones are kind of sought after by some people. But that one's very beautiful. I wish I would have kept mine.
What color was it?
It was sunburst.
Oh, okay, nice.
Mm-hmm. Here, I'll hold it like this. So
yeah, it's kind of. My bridge was really strange on it. It had this like thing that went over the top of it to rest your hand on.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that most people take off.
Yeah.
Yes, which is what I did.
I changed the bridge on it because always the Jazzmaster bridges, like, they always like pop out.
Yeah,
These roller bridges. So that's like it's like a Mustang style one, which I think most people put on them anyway.
they're hard to string.
Oh, the
roller bridges.
I don't know. Yeah, and they're just a pain in the ass. They're just a. They switched them.
So, guys, tell me about your new recording. You guys had a gritty sound, really melodic, and moody. But tell me about what direction you're going in now.
I don't know. I mean, it's a big surprise, man. You know, I mean, it's the same stuff, but just with a little bit more spices, you know. I can't describe the sound, you know, because I mean it's our sound, but
You want a sample?
yeah, how about a
Oh,
sample?
hell yeah.
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it that well, but I'll just play it soon.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, you gotta buy the record. Yeah.
Who's putting it out?
No?
What was that?
Are you guys putting the record out yourself?
As of right now, yeah. I mean, hopefully there's going to be some time between here and there, so hopefully we can work something out. But as of right now, yeah, we're doing it kind of DIY and going through the master here. But yeah, so far, yeah, on our own.
Hit Johnny up, hit Noah up.
Yeah, I already talked to Johnny about it a little bit too, so I'm going to talk to him. But hey, we got to get the thing done first.
Yeah.
You know, really, you can't send like an uncooked pizza. You can't deliver an uncooked pizza to somebody. They have to like.
Papa John's has that.
So. Exactly. Yeah. We're gonna put some garlic sauce on the record too. That garlic sauce, like, just nothing but butter and garlic.
Dude, this one time I went to Papa John's and I went in and got a pizza and went home and I went to eat it and I didn't realize it was take and bake. It was the first time I was ever there.
Oh.
That's rad.
But I used to live in Central California, and that was the thing out there. But on the East Coast, we don't have that.
Oh, man, what a disaster!
It's taking bake in your stomach.
What's that?
It's taking bake in your stomach. You
Yeah, right.
Bake it later in your
So, what are you guys up to today? What are you laying down today?
Extra guitar tracks. We're just layering the guitar and making it super pretty and super thick. And so this guy is taking over the whole show right here. He's crushing right now. Him and Dave
Awesome.
putting their brains sound great. Yeah.
Awesome. So, if you could give one title for one of your songs away, can you do that? Surprise.
Oh, well, one of the ones I just played. Just the one I just played.
Yeah.
It's called 10 Dimes.
10 Dimes.
Yeah, that might ring a bell for some folks. Frank Sinatra, when they kidnap Frank Jr., he always carried 10 dimes in his pocket, and we just thought that was a cool name.
Nice.
Yeah.
But from inflation, it's be 10 quarters.
It'd be like a roll of dimes.
Yeah, it's basically a roll of dimes.
You remember back in the punk rock days, you used to carry around a roll of quarters or a quarter of dimes?
That's what the little pocket's for, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I don't want to keep you, but I want to know a couple of things about the band. What are some of your influences aside of the ones we'd already mentioned that people can kind of look for on the new album?
Yeah. Where you coming from on the guitar, JV?
Well, I mean, obviously the orange Gretsch says it all, you know, Setzer, all my influences basically, you know, But now just playing, because I came from a rockabilly background, you know, so I like, you know, Hank Garland's, Chet Atkins, all the greats, you know, Scotty Moore. And now listening to surf and trying to do this, you know, it's crazy. But I don't know, you'll hear the Gretsch, you'll hear the Ventures, you'll hear the Messer Chumps, you know, just everyone that, you know, I've been taking from, you know, and these guys too, you know, because like he said, they come from the punk background. I really don't know that much about punk music. I'm more of the classic music person, but doesn't mean I don't like it, you know. So everything, man, everything, you know.
How did you find a happy medium or a balance between surf music and surf guitar, rockabilly guitar? Two different styles. How did you find your little niche?
Just jamming, bro. To be honest with you, it's just like you listen to the records or the audio, and you're like, okay. And if you think about it, you know, the rockabilly music is just like surf music, 2-4-5s, you know, chords and all that stuff. So it's basically like the same thing, repetitive, but then you start influencing like what jazz, like some Django Reinhardt or some Wes Montgomery in it, you know, because you don't want it all to sound the same. Use all those pretty chords. And I don't know, man, just everything I heard since I was a kid that I like from music, you know, just try to emulate it or, you know, copy it, you know, a little bit of like Waylon Jennings too, that fucking the chicken picking, you know, everything.
He was born for it.
Yeah.
Did you guys come from a musical family?
No.
Well, my grandpa used to a lot when he would get wasted and no for reals, and then
I'm pretty sure I was
yeah. You know, my mom's side of the family, they listened to like Los Panchos and Vicente Fernandez, all that shit when they were cleaning the house and everything. But just the guitar always caught my attention. And then I remember my dad going to sleep and he would always have that jazz radio station. So he would go to sleep. So I think that's where I like the jazz too, you know. So
yeah, awesome.
I come from like a lowrider oldie background, a lot of Motown for me, and that's like my first love. So try to do a lot of that Jamerson style. I'll never be there, but you know, that's kind of what I have in the back of my mind when I'm trying to come up with these bass lines.
How about you, sir?
Me, I'm just I'm a big fan of surf, so like I've been listening to it for a while now. So that's pretty much just what I've been trying to, just that solid surf sound.
He's the one that brought the whole surf idea to us and got us here. So, you know,
he's the one that introduced me to the Messer Chumps and the tiki drink, a painkiller, and the blue Hawaii. This man taught me how to make tiki.
So painkillers and a tiki drink.
Like blue Hawaiians.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Do them all.
So that's great. It was a great idea to incorporate all those different styles, and you knew the guys that could piece it all together for your idea, right?
Yeah, exactly. That was when I ran into JB. He was ripping on that guitar. I was like, man, he could probably do some surf. And then I asked him about it, and he's like, yeah, I can do it. And then he was like, you know any bass players? And this guy had just bought a bass. So I was like, yeah, I know he's down to do it. And look at us now.
Yeah, I didn't even play bass until this band.
What kind of bass do you play?
Kind of bass, it's a Fender Mexican, it's a PJ bass, so it's active, has a lot of different options on it. It's really cool.
Awesome Anything you want to say in closing that I might not have mentioned, or something about your album coming up?
Just a big thanks to Dave. I mean, he's really helping us out, and you can tell he cares, and that's really motivating to us.
Especially him putting his input on stuff too. That's the best part.
We're fans of the Ghastly Ones. He's played with all the great.
Thanks for saying that.
15.50 for $20.
He's been around, played with all the bands that we like. So like when I came across him on social media, I was like, this is the guy. I told the guys that this is the guy we got to do. We got to make it happen. And so many things align to really come together to make it happen. It's really quite it'll make a good book one day. But
yeah, one day.
Well, speaking of that, I wanted to mention this. One thing Dave does that nobody else does that records music is documents everything on social media, which is really awesome because it's a really good way to get to know bands. It's kind of funny the way you do it because you're always having fun, and but just that small part of it really introduces me to a lot of bands.
Oh, it's rad. Yeah, you know, the thing too is that, I mean, besides the obvious of trying to be self-promotive of my stuff too, is that I'm just trying to do is like cross-promoting everybody, plus making it so it's more like, because the thing is, when I went to studios that were like just sterile, it was kind of boring to me. It's like the whole thing should be like an experience or kind of fun.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm just trying to make it. That's why even the name me, it's just like me recording stuff. It's just that's the whole point of it. Is just to.
You showed us where all the gang neighborhoods were around here.
Oh yeah,
really cool, dude.
So the last time they were here for the week. They were here Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday there was just like a weird power outage for a couple of hours. So we're like, all right, let's just go to lunch. We're just killing time until the power came on. And I had my phone was getting a little information of when the power would come on. So we had lunch, and then we're like, oh, we still have time to kill. I was like, do you guys want to see some stuff? So right by here was where I wanted to go to because I heard it. I saw it was Strawberry from Cheech's cousin, and she up in Smoke. They go score a lid at Strawberry's house. That's like 5 minutes from here. So we went to Strawberry's house, and then took them to the Michael Myers house from the Halloween, the original house.
Oh yeah,
South Pasadena.
That's by there.
And then also the power came on anyway, so it was like kind of a little time killer. So I've just been, a little fun little side trip just to kill time.
Yeah, full experience here. Yeah. Dave Klein.
Yeah, exactly. These guys are totally fun though. And the band's really good too. So everyone's gonna like the record. It's especially surf fans, instrumental fans, and rockabilly fans and stuff will totally dig it too.
Awesome. One thing when I recorded, and I'm sure with a lot of bands when they go to record, is they love to hit up the local food joints. Dave, what is your food joint you like to take the bands to?
Well, there's a couple. I mean, we went to last time we just went with like to Chipotle, and we went to the Habit. So those are like just chains or whatever. But there's one place by here which I think is closing, unfortunately. But there's a place, it's called Galco's. It's like this. It's a market that's been around since like the 50s. And I used to always take bands here because the guy that runs it, he imports like thousands of sodas. I think from the step, I think it's unfortunately closed, but it's been a staple here in Highland Park. So I used to always take bands there. And it's just like, it's an insane amount of like that. Plus there's all the old, like the checkout lines and stuff is everything from like the 50s. It has like all the script writing and everything. It's all, and then they have the bin. They used to be the vegetable bin back in the day. It's all like old school candies and stuff too. We should go there and just see if it's open. And then that's one place. And then also there's a place here, which is, it's a ramen place. Was it Silver Lake Ramen, or I always take people to too, which is really, really good. They have like vegan options and stuff too. So, that's like local places I usually go to with bands.
Awesome. Well, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your recording schedule to do this. And congratulations on almost completing your album. I'm looking forward to hearing it, really, because I know Dave does great work. Mastering, mixing,
right,
compilations. I mean, if he can handle that, he can handle anything.
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
So
thank you for your patience.
Oh, no problem, man. It was the last interview of the day. And so I had some room to breathe. So that was good. And I'm just glad you came on. I was very happy to meet the people behind such good music.
Thank you, man. Yeah. I wanted to hit you with the big surprise over here. So.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise for
awesome.
Me too. Stuff too. So I like watching your posts and everything.
Yeah, totally.
Right. It's cool.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right,
man. Hey, take it easy, man.